Okay, what is up, you guys? This is G1 of Better Brony here, and I am going to be doing another blind reaction of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. This is going to be Read It and Weep. Now, uh, since I'm in Austin, there's a lot of things I didn't try out yet. After I did the 100 subscriber special, which is Ponies the Anthology, I did not know that it was going to take over 500 minutes just to upload one video. So, the internet here kind of is danky a bit, but it's not gonna stop me from doing videos since I got this time on my hands to pretty much do something. So I'm gonna be doing apparently pre-recorded videos, and if I have time and I really have nothing to do, I'll make a video, have it be uploaded. But don't expect like more than one episode a day, because I still got this one video up. While I'm doing this, I'm trying to post up the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy episode, which I actually did in New Orleans. It's in the description. I explained that. I did that video in New Orleans, and I didn't have the time to post that one up, so I had to wait until I got here to try anything. So, yeah. Well, in the end, most of these are gonna be pre-recorded. I'm probably gonna be like done with season 2 if days like this when I literally have like 3, maybe 4 hours all to myself and I have nothing to do. I really have nothing to do. I'm probably gonna be done with season 2 if I'm lucky. I probably won't. Probably will not. Who knows? I do, because do you want to build a brony in the future is probably already, doing something else with his life. So, who knows? And I can't get started on season 3 or anything else of that matter because I can't get any videos really much, and I can't even go on YouTube or Daily Mention because since again the internet sucks. So, this little thing going on. You're probably gonna see a video, maybe not. Who knows? But I'm going to try to bring videos out. Now, since that little thing is done, let's just get started with the episode. Now, we're just gonna do this in 3, 2, 1, now.
Hey, Rarity. Hey, Pinkie Pie.
Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Twilight.
Rainbow Dash! Isn't she the most daring devil? I mean, the most devilish darer?
Way past cool.
She's dazzling.
Way past cool.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good word. She's dazzling.
20% cooler all the time, and yeah, dazzling's good enough.
Oh!
Only Pinkie Pie.
Oh no! Oh no! Ay, 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 ay. No. So much for dazzling.
That's gonna leave a mark forever.
My little pony.
Oh, Rainbow Dash has now crashed. Hence her nickname, Rainbow Crash. Why not?
I used to wonder what friendship could be.
My Little Pony.
Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A
Beautiful heart,
faithful and strong. Sharing kindness
it's an easy feat.
and magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Alright, let's get started.
Is she gonna be okay? Oh, I'm so worried.
Don't be.
Is her face gonna stay that way?
Derpy Dash.
Oh. How is she, Doctor?
She's going to be fine. Luckily, she has friends like you who got her over here in a jiffy.
How long do I need to lie here? I've got things I need to do.
Well, that all depends on your recovery, but I'd say a few days minimum.
You guys have got to
Ooh.
get me out of here. I'm gonna climb the walls. Just like a spider. Did the crash somehow give her super duper spider powers?
No, that's not how that works.
Nor did it give her amazing healing powers. She needs to stay in bed for a few days.
Few days? Might as well be a few months or a few years. It's not so bad, Rainbow Dash. I bet the chow in here is hoof looking good.
Right.
And the hospital gowns, they match the curtains.
Yeah.
You have a roommate.
That poor whoever he is. Looks like to me it's just a messed up wing. If she just stays off the flying, I think she should be fine. But I'm saying this because I don't even know if she can get off the ground, so...
And the quest for the Sapphire Stone. This is the first story in the series. I own all of them. No thanks.
Nerd!
I'm a world-class athlete. Reading's for eggheads like you, Twilight.
Ooh, the egghead joke
but
back.
I am not reading. It's undeniably, unquestionably uncool.
That means you're gonna do it at the end of this episode, huh?
Is she serious? Who doesn't like to read a bang-up tale from time to time?
Why, a good book is almost as magnificent as silk pajamas on a Sunday morning. Reading is for every pony, Rainbow Dash. Yeah, I love reading, and my head is even close to the shape of an egg. It's more the shape of an apple, or maybe an orange, but a big orange, more like a grapefruit, really.
All right,
Yay, Pinky, for your observation. We always enjoy your 2 cents.
I think you'd like Daring. She's a lot like you. Adventurous.
Yeah, she's almost like a recolor.
Undeniably, unquestionably, unstoppable.
You know, given on the art, it looks like a recolor. But a really good looking recolor. That moment when you realize your boredom is just now succumbing. Okay.
To get to the other side. Get it?
Hilarious.
Never mind.
She just can't sit still. I don't understand. Well, seriously, it looks like a recolor. So I guess she can't, like, move her lower half of her body.
Trekked through the tropical jungle. The wet heat sapped her energy and slowed her every step.
Is this the first time they're not starting a book from, like, the middle?
Atmosphere and fly up into the cool blue sky. But her crash landing in the jungle had injured her wing, and she was grounded for a few days. Few days. It might as well be a few months. Or a few years.
Oh, wow. Talk about
I'm right there with you,
relativity.
sister. The mosquitoes buzzed loudly. The macaws cried from the high trees. Yet, all of these distracting noises were not enough to cover the sound of the predators following her every step.
Nah. Plot twist. Rainbow Dash is actually Daring Do, but in a different reality. I don't know. Aww. That's why you suck.
Safely landing on the other side, Daring finally allowed herself a moment to breathe. She turned around to find herself face to face with the long-lost temple that she had sought tirelessly for over 60 days and nights.
Cool.
I hate to admit it to myself, and would really hate to admit it to my friends, but
This is awesome.
I love this story.
Okay, good enough.
I love reading.
Oh my god, you love reading? Jeez, I guess the world... Right, because if you read anything... Oh, look at here, I got the room service menu. I can read Grandma's meatloaf sandwich. Yes, I'm an egghead.
As she peered into the dimly lit entrance of the ancient temple.
Oh. Yeah, this is obviously referencing something. I just don't know what, though. It just all looks so familiar. I mean, like, almost in time. I think I've seen this somewhere before. I wonder how hard I'm hammering in that this is actually an Indiana Jones reference to everything. Nah, haven't seen it before. But still cool. You know what? I think I'm gonna be original. I think more of Lara Croft. Tomb Raider. Yes, this reminds me more of Tomb Raider than Indiana Jones. Because she's a chick. I'm not being sexist, I'm just saying it relates more to the... Probably shouldn't have said that.
Guys?
We thought we'd come and cheer you up. We brought your favorite board game. We know how much you like to win. You go first, Rainbow Dash.
Such good friends. You bring a board game just so you can have her win because you know she's going to.
All right. Cloud 3.
Aw, shucks, you rained on my cumulus. Go again.
Sky 5.
Whoa! You found my seagull.
So, Battleship.
Cloud 2.
You zapped my weather pony. You stung my bumblebee. My thunderbolt. And that's my last cloud. You found it. Guess you guys win. I lose.
But Rainbow Dash, you didn't even get a turn.
You win some, you lose some.
But you don't lose some.
Who are you and what have you done with Rainbow Dash?
Thanks for coming.
But yesterday you were desperate for things to do.
Do? Who said anything about daring do? I told you I'm not interested in reading. It's nap time for me.
Is this stubbornness or just pride
Glad
issues?
we
I'm not...
could cheer you up.
Fakest sleeping ever.
All right then.
You do know it's like 10 o'clock in the you know it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon,
stood
right?
at the entrance to the central temple chamber.
Wow.
At last, she was face to face with the legendary sapphire statue.
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. Fine, Indiana Jones reference. I don't care anymore.
There must be a pattern here. What do all these animals have in common? Aha! These animals are all predators. Except... rats!
Rats! She got the... Darn it, I don't know where I was... Hold on. Let me try that again. Rats! She figured it out! Or she figured it out. Rats. I don't know. Has anyone ever tried just like shimmying on the edge? Like anyone? Just like... just forget it. So... giant boulder? Yes? No? If it's not a giant boulder, then it's definitely Tomb Raider. Ah, okay. Okay, now this makes a lot more sense to me. Ouch. Hello, friend.
Rainbow Dash!
Yeah, can't get the other three.
How's our patient doing today?
We need to get some fresh air in here. You're looking sweatier than a pig wrangler on a summer's day. Well, guys, thanks for visiting, but... Okay, now, dinner time for Rainbow Dash.
It's time for Din Din.
Oh,
just in time. I am so hungry.
Oh, well, don't mind us, Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, just go ahead and eat up.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and watch you. Because we're such good friends.
On second thought, we'll see you tomorrow, Rainbow Dash.
Okay.
You thought you could evade me and capture the relic for yourself.
That was quick.
But you were sadly mistaken, Miss Dew.
And now you shall meet your doom!
I actually can say this without having to be criticized. I really like his design. Like his design, it looks really original to me. I don't even know what he is. That's what the great thing about it is. He looks like a... He's definitely a cat.
This dude.
He's the mighty and great Power Ranger known as Kitty Paws.
Not again.
Meaning this happens like regularly? Okay. No, for Daring Do, this is an average Sunday. You know, okay. This dude, if you need to learn a definition of overkill, this is it.
Quicksand.
Quicksand, spikes, poisonous spiders, and cobras.
Rainbow Dash.
Wow.
Rainbow Dash.
Overkill.
Oh, good evening.
Morning.
Morning, Doc.
Have you been up all night?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be quick. Congratulations, Rainbow Dash. We're checking you out of the hospital.
What? Later today?
No. Right now.
Ooh.
Right now? Right now? Right now?
Right now, right now.
As in, yes.
But I don't feel better.
As
Now,
in,
take
you
it
are
easy,
hefty.
Rainbow Dash.
Healthy.
Remember to stay off that wing for a week.
You are now healthy. Now get out of the hospital. Other people can use your stuff.
How will I ever find out what happens to Daring Do?
Well, you can always ask Twilight, who clearly stated that she has the entire series.
gonna get away with
Or,
the statuette?
since you don't want to
Happened to
prove,
Daring?
since you don't want to admit to them,
Aha!
you can obviously
Twilight has
buy it on
the
eBay.
book. But I can't ask her after I called her an egghead and all.
You called her an egghead
This is making
several
me
times
all
this
over
series. Or was it just that one time and then the second?
Oh,
Never mind.
oh, the pain! The pain!
Rainbow Dash, what are you doing here? Anything wrong?
Well, my wing! It's still hurting, Doc.
That's the wrong wing.
Oh, ouch! Right there!
I was touching your good wing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think that one's hurting now, too.
I think I know what the trouble is. A severe case of lazyitis.
Oh God. I think I have
You got
that.
me all wrong, Doc. I'm not being lazy.
You're fine, Rainbow Dash. Give it some time and you'll be right back in the swing of things.
Good day, Rainbow Dash.
Take care.
I like her
What am I gonna
voice.
do?
Take care.
I'll never get to sleep without knowing what happens to Daring Do.
You can always suck
May
up your
not be
pride.
such a bad thing.
Or not. Don't sit. She's about to break into a hospital for a book. Yep, Rainbow Dash is the extreme. Yeah, this is rock bottom. Sometimes I wonder why she's my favorite out of the main six. I just wonder that. Maybe it's because I know she'll get into stuff like this, and I kind of enjoy it.
Feels like the harder I struggle, the tighter the ropes get.
Seriously?
Burglar! Burglar! Someone's trying to steal my slippers!
I'm not trying to steal your slippers. I'm trying to steal this book.
Still trying to steal.
Stop thief!
Oh, dude. Oh. They're trying to reenact. I see. They're trying to reenact what happened in the book. Okay, I understand. I get it. I see. That's awesome. Except, you know, this is actually a criminal federal offense that Rainbow Dash is committing in the real world. So, not in the book.
Hey, no pony invited me.
Got a bridge right there.
Hasn't any pony heard of beauty sleep?
No. Don't question Twilight.
What in the
Magic.
world's going on? Why are you stealing slippers? Hey, get back to the hospital.
More like a mental institution.
I'd say it's more of a fracas than a ruckus. What's going on, Rainbow Dash?
I'm actually surprised she knows the difference between the two.
I'm an egghead.
Pardon?
See, I was trying to get back into the hospital to finish the last chapter of
Daring Do and the Quest for the
You see,
Sapphire Statue.
that's one of the moments where you have to say, I don't think you know what you
I
think
knew the book was
you know
good,
that
but
means.
I didn't know
that
it could
word.
drive a
I don't think
pony
you
to
mean what you think it
petty
means.
good. Try awesomely amazing. That book is undeniably, unquestionably, unput-downable. But then I had to put it down. I was
Twilight.
sent home before I could finish it.
And now she's
Well, I'm
now she's
glad that's
blaming
all this is about.
blame the
There's
doctors
no
for
reason
letting her
to go
for
around
free.
causing a ruckus,
Fracas!
Fracas.
causing a fracas, just because you like to read.
Like I said, I have every book in the series, and you can borrow them all anytime you like.
If she says,
Thanks, Twilight.
"Oh, I found
Sorry
an
I made such a big
inconsistency,"
deal
that
about all this.
or there's
Thought
actually
reading was
like
just for
secret
smart
ones.
ponies like you.
Rainbow
Because we
Dash,
all know
just because you're athletic doesn't
Twilight-
mean you aren't smart.
Yeah, just
I'll save it for the
me.
end. You already know where I'm going with that, though.
Reading is something
Go
every
away,
pony
Spike.
can enjoy
Go away.
if they just give it a try.
Yeah, I get it. I shouldn't knock something until I've tried it.
That's a great lesson, and it would make a great letter to the princess.
So pretty much
get
the
all
entire
Yeah?
fan base of
Great.
the
You write the
pony
letter,
kind,
I gotta finish
like
this
me.
book.
Whatever. Oh, that's bull. Whatever.
Another day, another dungeon.
With Daring Do out of the way, the world will suffer mightily at my hands. I am victorious!
So that's his name, Victorious. It's a dumb name.
I'll take that.
What? No!
Better luck next time, Awizoto.
Oh, that's his name.
Curse you,
That's awesome.
Daring Do!
That's better.
And so,
Awizoto.
with Awizoto defeated and the Sapphire Statue secured, the world was safe and sound once again. Thanks to Daring Do. Daring Do and the Griffin's Goblet. Awesome!
I think you can relate to that since your best friend was a griffin. Oh, okay, that was a good episode, and some of the things I just want to point this out before I forget. Twilight is an organized pony, right? And she said that was the first book in the series of that Daring Do novel. Why were there two books before that book? Oh, maybe it was just our off day. Whatever. Anyway, the episode pretty much has one of my favorite things to teach children or people in general. Don't judge something because you try it. I am like a living example. This guy right here, this guy right here, he thought that My Little Pony is just a show for girls and should never be watched by any man unless he would be considered a person that is not fully a man. Why would I think that when I have even watched a single episode of it? I've only watched certain parts of certain episodes and then judged my opinions on just. Now, to my 100 over my over 100 subscribers can see as I go through the series that I have only hated like a one, and that was a worldwide brony community hated episode, and that was the Mysterious Well. But as for every other episode, that one episode does not kill off any of the other episodes that I've watched. Party of One, Lesson Zero, this episode, the season 2 opening, it's just like Discord and all, just it's fantastic if you actually put down the time to sit down and watch it, understand it, and don't look at it as a show with ponies talking. Look at it as a show with ponies talking with very good ideals, great voice acting, voice actors that we know from other shows that are really good, and things, and actually having a pretty good narrative. All in all, that's what I got out of the episode. Don't judge something just before reading it. It's not like, oh, don't think you're an egghead just because you like to read. No, that's not the lesson. That was what Rainbow Dash suggested to herself. But yeah, this episode pretty much had everything I liked about it. And Daring Do, I hope to see more upon Daring Do, because as much as I like a Rainbow Dash recolor, I'll stop. Anyway, it's interesting to have a whole nother world to go into in this world. So hopefully we have Rainbow Dash reading more stories, or maybe another episode in like season 3 or season 4 like that. Because I don't expect them to do another episode like this where they have like Daring Do inside of it in this exact same season. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It also breaches the boundary between the reality that is the Ponyverse and the other reality, which is Daring Do's. Daring Do's looks like it's a more primitive time with nothing more than jungle scaping, and what reality Zoto is, he's more of those ancient pyramid times, and the ponies are in ancient Greek times, which I think still had pyramids. I'm not very good when it comes to history, but you know what I mean. This episode overall gets a great out of my book, and you'll probably see it sooner or later because, again, it takes a long time to upload one video, and that video is only like, what, 20-something minutes long, and my subscriber special is like 40-something minutes long, so that's going to take even longer. Well, I'll see you guys later.